So I'm Lindsay. I study abroad in Copenhagen, and I tried to dress like a Dane would to get you guys in the mood. And so I have a little poem for you guys. It's more about my experience with my host family, and so here we go. Being from Portland, it was the hippie in me to be very pleased when Copenhagen felt like I was back in 1970. I left 2 weeks early to travel with my dad, and we got lost on every single train. It was really all very bad. On move-in day, I left my dad and took the train alone. I had a lot of doubts, but I felt secure and stable when I approached my new home. Paul and Katya, Rebecca, 18, Jonas, 14, Leah, 9. They were all so nice, their house so huge, I knew I'd be fine. On the first day, they made me bike and jump in the ocean. It was 60 degrees at the peak of their summer, but little Leah said 1, 2, 3, and I followed her notion. I found out "talk for a cough" it sounds like thanks for the coffee, but it actually means wow, cool. I used it when I was feeling cocky. A few weeks later, my host dad told me I was running the half marathon, and I asked when it was. He said tomorrow, but don't worry, it's only 13 miles long. Bex and I occasionally swapped clothes, but she wasn't the only one. Jonas very frequently wore my jeans, and he swore he didn't know. It wasn't uncommon for them to fight over the bathroom at 6 a.m. In the morning, but I miss being a big sister with which my duties gave me no warning. Sometimes it meant running with Rebecca, and sometimes it meant picking up Leah from school. On all occasions, they hated if I didn't wear black because I would look like a fool. Danes wore black as a sign of equality for all, and they would bike in these big packs, and somehow they wouldn't fall. They would light candles in their homes every night to bring some light into their lives. It made sense since it was so dark. 3 was sunset and 9 was sunrise. On the last day, I cried. I was so sad to leave, and Paul took me to McDonald's as some sort of reprieve. He called it my transition back to America, with which I only responded with more hysteria. Studying abroad taught me more than I could ever know, and I hope in these pictures in my poem I properly showed Danes believe in the goodness of all people and global equality, and that's always something, and that's something I'll always carry with me without apology. There's so much more I wish I could say, but I'll end this like a proper Dane with "Takk for i dag."